Hello, my eye got really itchy right before it started. Uh, hello, how's it going? My eye. How can I become the biggest demon slayer like this? Okay, it's fine. Fine. Anyway, let's get this open. How's everybody doing? It's Demon Souls, it's the end. I feel unprepared. I don't feel like I'm in the Demon Souls mindset, but I'm gonna do my best. Well, I'm sure I'll warm up and get back in it. I keep getting distracted. It's raining, and there's a really pretty tree that looks really cool with all the rain droplets on it. Cause of the way that like the light catches from behind, it keeps distracting me. It's really nice. Dum. Hello. You bought an Oscar Wilde book today. Which one? I hope you will enjoy it. I've only read the one. I should read more. But hello, how's everybody doing? Slow day. Doing more catching up on some vacuuming. Ooh, I gotta do that. I still haven't finished my closet. Today I finally put some things back in my closet again. I still haven't finished that. Weapon broke? What do you mean? Why am I here? Why am I here? What's happening? What is this? What? Okay. Howdy, hi, I'm sorry to bother you and to say I actually got a permit from the Demon City and they said there cannot be any messing with my stones today. Please and thank you. Yeah, don't worry, it'll be fine. Hello, hi, good afternoon. Looked after getting tripped by the cat. Oh, ah. Ouchie, I hope your toe will be okay. Nothing's happened all day at work. Okay. Now you said this. Volcano will form another building. Maybe. I don't think roommate did sneakily play a bit, but... Only dull people are brilliant at breakfast? What? Okay, I've never heard of that one. More of a short story, okay. That's a fun one. Hello, welcome in. She's left for the closet to be cleaned. I just have a bunch of clothes that I have to put away, right? But pain. It overwhelms me. Okay, hold on. Let's figure out what Steven's up to here. I know I died fighting Garl. I don't have 30. The game is so mad. The game is so mad. I'm pretty sure, yes. I patched Steven slightly after the last stream so that we might be able to fight Garl, but also the game's really freaking out. Rolana? Thanks, Rolana. Can't we get 2 months? Wait, why does it still say 0? Wait, it's bugged. Wait, what's wait. It says 5, but it also says 0. Rolana of the Twin Moons? I know, right? I can't believe she watches my stream. Wait, why is that broken though? Hey, what's up? Refresh. No? Okay, hold on, that's important to me. Anyway, yes, the goal has been set for a 2nd month. You will also see now that it is it ends in 2 months, so we do have time for that one to hopefully make that work out as well. Well, I don't mean the percent. I mean the number on the left at the start. That should be 5 now, I believe. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you? Hey. Shouldn't it be showing progress? I guess not. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. She doesn't want to a Mesmer fan, I am. Whoa! Fuck! Wait. Sorry, hold on. This keeps happening lately. My acid reflux has not been good lately. Hello, just spam the VTuber? That's right. Why does it still say... Does it just always say 0? Did I just never realize that the left side always says 0? Am I crazy? Whatever. It appears to be working. Also, thank you, Puck. It is, yeah. Has it always been like that? Ah, whatever. Ah, whatever. There's loud music outside now, my favorite. Yeah, maybe Rolana does only deal in shadow currency, I don't know. Also, yeah, nice number. Good start. 0 was there last time as well. Oh, okay. I just never... Okay, it just always says 0. Why, what, yeah, why bother? It always... Of course it starts at 0. But it also doesn't have, like, the dollar sign. Whatever. Anyway, let's fix Steven up here, get him ready to fight. We died in body form. So... if I go back to the Nexus, it's gonna mess up the world tendencies, so I guess Steven will be running back to Garl. But last time we almost got to the end. We did, Steven, what is this walk? Is that normal? Wow, it's been a minute. I feel like I haven't played this in a really long time, even though it has been a week. It's been a really long week since we played this. But we almost got to the end. We beat, Radon? Yes, the 2 months is achievement. What's happening? Thanks, Radon. Only time I'll ever say that in my life. We beat Penetrator, we, Darkmoon Grass, thanks. We did Storm King last time. We did Astraea last time. And so we're almost there. We just have to do the last section of Boletaria and a couple things left over here, like fighting Black Phantom Garl. We'll have to go to the... I gotta go. We'll have to go to the mausoleum. Just a few things left. The number. I'm sorry they messed up your perfect number. Wow, that was a little treacherous there. Pock, I hate that statement. Wow. Could you move? Okay. I think I need to kill Garl, so there's always that. Well, I want to kill him to finish Selen's quest. I know I don't have to for like anything in terms of progression, but we wanna do the rest of Selen's deal. Hello, welcome in. Am I going the right way? Ow! I think I have the right ring on, I don't have to worry about that. I was gonna upgrade my shield again. I can't find my way. Eep! Yeah. Ooh! Yeah, oh jeez, oh Jesus, I'm already poisoned. Stop. I'm already poisoned. Okay, where's the way up? This? That's where I came from. That's not it. Oh, don't. Oh. Oh, this way. I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, we made it. Getting lore in a lore playthrough? I know. Oh, I'm dying. Hold on. I almost just died. Because I assumed we were good. And we weren't. Great. Alright. Let's go. This is gonna take a minute. Steven's slightly better armed, but it's still gonna take a minute, I think. We'll have plenty to talk about today. It'll be fun. I don't know. My brain's not really on so much today. I feel like I'm not in big go mode as much as I need to be for this, but I'm sure I'll warm up. There's no status effect bar. There's not a status effect bar. You just get it. When you get it, it's hidden. Isn't that neat? Don't touch the archstone. I don't... No. If I touch... There's no touching the archstone. There's only, there's only teleporting back to the Nexus, which I do not want to do. Godward the Golden was $6. Sorry, I thought I saw two of my step family members passing through. Is this the way to the Elden potluck? Yeah, it's just take a left. Why don't I want to go back to the Nexus? Because I died in body form and my, I'll have to change the world tendency back if I do go back. I do remember the bowl. They weighed it? And it weighed over a ton. Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't try to be a matador. Is this a sign? Are you guys? Am I hearing the signs that I have to play Elden Ring again? Am I being summoned to play Elden Ring again? Surely not. Yeah, world tendency only updates if you go back to the Nexus. Okay. We need a cord, not the Honda. Yeah, do it now. Not right now. No, I don't want to be mad right now. Yeah, I did see that message didn't appear. I don't know why it breaks. Alright, there he is. Here we go again. My magic was not effective, I remember that. I should have maybe swapped to different magic, but I'd have to go back to the Nexus. So it's fine. Hello, sir. How are ya? I like he's looking directly at me, but he's holding the shield in the other direction. Oh, ouchie. At least he won't chase me. He's pretty determined to stand there. Is that even more damage than it was before? Oh. I'm trying to do world tendency shenanigans. Love the idea conceptually, but it was implemented in a half-baked way. Yeah, I really wish that they had, like, kept doing work on it. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how little damage I took there? That's a system we haven't really talked about in this game. I think it's called the direct hit. Flicker fucker. America's Pop-Tarts. Why did no one invite me to the potluck? I'm sorry, buddy. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they were afraid of your overwhelming prawn smell. Oh. But anyway, this has the direct hit system where, because I got hit with just like the end of his giant hammer thing, it didn't do very much damage. Where if I get hit by the middle of it, it does a lot of damage. See, like that. And different weapons have sort of different correct spots. We're doing much better damage. It doesn't look like it, but this is way better, I think, actually. I wonder how World Tendency might have been improved if they've kept it, right? That's what I wonder. That's what I would have loved to see across other games. A tutorial would help, yeah. Later games have that too, the sweet spot botanic. Didn't they give it up at some point? Whoa! Let's go play that donut. Thank you! What the heck? Thank you. You guys are crazy. Is it true that Demon Souls Remake had flaws and problems? It sure is, and I'm sick of it coming up. I'm sick of it. Geez, you guys know we have basically 2 whole months now for this one. Which demigod in the Eldering family tree is a daisy? You know, I don't know. I guess I don't know Elden Ring that well, because that's one I'm not familiar with. The Dark Souls 2 remake, they're not making that, right? Hello, is this what the heck is when do bozos have money? Who knows? I got parried! No, I forgot that's how I died last time! I forgot. Oh no. Will I be at the right archstone this time? I will! Okay, I think it was like a weird bug last time that because I closed the game, it put me at the first archstone again. Okay. I forgot that's what happened. Okay. Right. 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 Have you ever spoken about the Demon Souls remake before? I must have missed it the previous 12 times, if so. Yeah, just only a little bit. Now I'm pure or black. No, I'm still in pure white. Value defilement, pure white world tendency. Thank you very much. America's wits! Quickly, I gotta get back to the queen before she does something silly like continue the cycle of revenge. Thank you. Thank you, America's wits. Oh man. Hi again, Garl. Please don't parry me again. Steven doesn't appreciate being parried. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright, well, he might take a second. Hey, Bjor. Hold on, can I get another spell? Yeah, we're gonna see if Steven can cast something like Poison Cloud. First time viewer in chatter, hello, welcome in!
Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft? It would honor me to assist. Are you sure?
I've been parried again. What do you have? No, not those.
I owe my life to you.
Oh, Steven, no. Oh, is that why his walk changed? Wait, wait. You weren't overburdened before. Wait, have I been heavy rolling this whole time? What? Okay. Think about it. Bloodborne shares more DNA with Demon Souls than the other Soul games. True! I've been thinking about that a lot as we've been playing this, actually. I'm excited to, hopefully, Astraea! Go forth, Carl Vinland, may you punk this shark. Rude! Is this breaking it? This little thing here? No, why that wasn't... I switched to the same weapon but upgraded. Is it heavier? It's not heavier. What was I saying? Yeah, I look forward to one day hopefully getting to do this kind of run in Bloodborne and make some back connections to the— what is happening? Chief of the Valley, Claimer of Demon Souls, Purloiner of the Secrets of Boo, how art thou this day? Thank you, Anchor. Oh my god! Ryan! It's Ryan's time. Way to set the mood presence. What's happening? Thank you! Check inventory. Wait, that affects rolls. Wait, it is? Oh, I didn't realize that. There shouldn't be anything in there. I put a bunch of stuff away before. Oh, I have Garl's armor in my inventory. That's it. Okay. Thank you, guys. Oh, I haven't seen you stand down there before. What you doing?
Hello again. I'm keeping.
Okay, maybe this will help me not die to Garl. Actually. Put that away. Oh, should we wear the venerable sage robes? Wait, we could dress like Frake. And then betray his wishes. Looks like they're better.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from
Demon
you.
Souls. Favorite in the series due to more nostalgia and sentiment. That's fair. I think I've come to because I don't think that I can claim to have any nostalgia or anything for it, because I came to it later than a lot of folks, I think. But I appreciate it in a lot of ways, even though I don't have that sort of history with it. Venerable Sage Stephen can roll again. Whoa. Win every time. Played for the first time 2 years ago. It is top tier. Yeah, that's what I think. I didn't even realize I was slow rolling. That's a problem. You like the popped collar? I do like the popped collar too. You know what that actually reminds me of? That— hold on, no. This— you know what this gear actually reminds me of is it's kind of like— it reminds me of Simon in Bloodborne actually a little bit, with like the pouches and stuff and how it's kind of edgy looking. Been a year after it was released in America, but loved it. Heck yeah. No, I think this game is wonderful. Timeless liminal feel. Yeah. Makes it feel nostalgic despite never playing the game before the remake. You know, it does kind of have that. What do you have? That might be good. His shield blocks magic is the problem. His shield has super magic blocking. So we can do poison or acid cloud. Okay, no, we could do poison cloud. Oh, a cloud of plague. Oh my god, we could kill him with an Astraea. Oh. Natural that those who take in all that is impure are themselves the most impure of all. I think we read that already, but Nexus is the original back room. Oh, that's a fun use of the music. I think like the regular Nexus music is also just really lovely. Of course, now it's very dramatic where we're at this point. Oh my god, it's Jiminy Liza P. Hey pal, Elden Ring can wait. Crowd needs to be saved again. You got it. Now that is more of a priority. Thank you. Yeah, Death Cloud. Alright.
Bring me more demon souls when you can.
Okay.
Better than having you.
I could have done that with break. I don't know why I changed. Let's take this off and put this on. Oh, it costs 2. Never mind. Let's take these off and put this on.
Be careful how you use it.
Be careful how you use it. Now, it can't hurt me, right? This isn't a spell. This, if I cast this, it won't... It won't hurt me, right? Yeah, I kind of chose to skim over that. Bottled something. What was I doing? Why did I open this? No, I don't know. Oh, I was going to revive. Alright, Garl. Let's do this. Be a storm ruler to knock a scraping spear invader. Left me broken, destitute, he did. Aww. Okay. 30 Colossus Archstone. Oh, the world tendency. It's okay. It's okay. I'll do it after I beat him. Making it white slime instead of sticky white stuff is sad. I find a lot of things about the remake sad, but yeah. I heard that Jimmy Lysape was gonna say a pun, but they couldn't think of anything. Oh man. Oh my god, and the furtive pygmy? Don't forget, collect my dark souls. You got it, the furtive pygmy, thanks. We're doing that on Saturday. It'll be exactly as you. Oh my god. Hello, thank you. Hi. What is going on today? Is this what it feels like to be a big streamer? It's so unusual. We don't usually do this. Okay. Oh, he's not here because of the world tennis. Hold on. I have to. I have to quit out. I have to quit out. He's only here in pure white, apparently. That one shadow puff from Hit Game Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm all discombobulated now. This is for me. Well, welcome. Load Steven. Oh, it's load Steven. There we go. Valley of Defilement. Save. Okay. 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 Let's go, Steven. It's fine. It's fine. Why does what, that wasn't the, oh, oh. It's confused. And that, and that, okay. Let's see how Death Cloud does. Because he was a Black Phantom, you only pure black. No, he's a pure white Black Phantom. He's special. He's a special boy for that. Hello. Cartilage and a pear tree. Ew. Ew. Alright, I don't know the range on this. Here you go. Is it working? Oh, it casts really far away. Oh, it's too far. Hold on. Take this. There we go. I think that's better than my weapon damage was doing. So how are you guys? I was thinking last night. You got I have 2 bosses left. The look roommate gave me last night when I was trying to figure out what work I should be getting back to or not getting back to. Now that we funded a month, the look they gave me, yeah. But still, I was thinking about it and I'm figuring out, trying to think of what I should get back to. And debating whether I should start on Dark Souls. Wait, can he still heal? He healed before. I'm sure it's fine. Because my plan had been to start researching for a Dark Souls lore stream sort of right after we got to the end of this. But that's gonna take a minute, you know. And it's up in the air with like all of the other stuff I had planned or working on and whatnot. It was the trademark roommate look of stop overworking, it was. But roommate went, hey, maybe just like chill. Maybe just like chill for, I don't know, the week at least. maybe don't worry about it yet. Trust me, this is work. No, I mean that's not what they meant. But yeah, I think it's, I don't know, I don't think things are secure enough to go back to like working on the model, but I don't know, I do feel like maybe working on Dark Souls lore could happen. I don't know. Which everyone else will be toiling upwards. Well, that's, I don't know if I have that kind of feeling about it. I don't feel myself in competition with others, only with my own limited time. Wow, this lasts a really long time. He's really plagued. Sweet. I remember when roommate's picture was a shark. Little sister saw your YouTube algorithm and liked my design. Oh, thanks! You're... Eh? Oh. I had a weird email. Really see the fun work and not the painful work. The plague is permanent. What? The plague is permanent? Oh! Well, we'll just sit and wait then. Cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing the research for a Dark Souls lore through like this, regardless of whatever is gonna happen. You captured a wild rat. Oh, I hope you didn't catch a disease with that rat. He's got no antibiotics, poor guy. Poor guy. We're just standing here. Oh, he died. Joke's on you, I've been in competition with you for the last 2 years. What? Just been scoping out my adversaries for my future debut in the year 2181. I had no idea, wow. I think working on the model tied to funding the second month. That could be, right? But the thing is, like, I don't think I can even finish it in 2 months, right? And then I don't know. That's what I've been conflicted about things, given the last couple days. So I'm like, I don't know if I should just proceed now with things, because like if I do make the model, you know, that's gonna take probably another 2 months to do, even if I like started working on it again right now. Oh, that's not very much. Are you gonna keep doing that though? Let's just keep fighting. Let's try fighting him as well, maybe. Yeah, Black Phantoms have an obscene amount of health. Oh, the parry. framed photograph of a black-tipped reef shark. That sounds beautiful. I said that really poorly. I opened the VOD from yesterday, and I went, wow, I mutter and mumble and speak unclearly quite a bit. You know how this month was about having fun before the end times? What if we keep doing that? I mean, we are gonna keep doing that. We are gonna keep doing the streams as planned for this month, even if it's not the end times yet. Wow, it's so much easier to dodge the giant hammer when I can actually roll. Crazy. And I actually move faster. Those guys make such weird, funny noises. They sound like they sound like the grim dudes in Hollow Knight, the ones you have to get the flame from. That's crazy knowing this is any camera for the next one. Yeah, I hope it'll go. I hope I can manage to do all that. Okay, this is where we get the Crest of Vinland and Bramd. It's kind of awkward to say. So we need to go and take this back to Selin now. Because she wanted to know what happened to her brother. Better see you all there. Whenever she starts the Demon's Souls 2 playthrough, well, we have at least two other games before that. Before we play Demon's Souls 2, also known as Bloodborne. Bramd. A dreadfully enormous, coarse iron hammer, one of Vinland's treasures. Its distortion is the mark of an old giant killer, and it increases the wielder's resistance to plague and poison. Not enough, apparently. Even so, it is difficult to use even with both hands if the wielder has normal human strength. You know, it is really funny that we killed him with the plague, considering that at the start of the cutscene, you see him like sitting in that pool of really horrible acid, and he's just kind of fine with that. He's not poisoned by the pit, but oops, Steven's too strong. Even so, it's difficult to use with both hands if the wielder has normal human strength. Great. And you can see it's dented. That's what they mean by the distortion. You can see on one side it's kind of messed up. Keep the possibility of continuing the new model around. As if we go by the last 2 days, we may end up with funding for the decade. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know how to handle anything now. But yeah, I do wanna I think if we fund a second month quickly, I will have faith enough to probably start working on the model again, and not, you know, not necessarily super quickly or anything, but to at least consider it possible again. Okay, we have to go back out into the swamp now. Not the gamer girl plague water. Yeah, the plague water doesn't affect him, but if you cough on him, yeah, that's it. She probably did give him a plague buff, that's true. That's a good way to view it. Okay. Let's go find Selin. Ouch. You need the humble. Nope, 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 nope. Hello, it's me, the most brilliant inventor, the panini from the hit game Truce of P. Wow, thanks, Panini! The Panini from Truths of P. Where am I? What have I done? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, hey there, guy. This way. Whoa. Lock on. A news station in Sweden or Norway. Does a Viking give the weather report? Well, that's neat. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Wow, this sword's really strong. It's crazy what upgrading your weapon can do. Imagine that. Yeah, I know so many high-profile donators. It's crazy. Oh wait, does this lady have anything to say since I killed Estrella, actually? I didn't think about it. Weather given in terms of how likely raids are. Why didn't you hit him? What was happening? Crazy how Steven just found the sword on the floor. It's so crazy that somebody just left this.
Please buy another.
No, I think she doesn't care.
I thank the stars that I still have my boy.
Okay. Okay.
Finished already?
Yep, goodbye. That almost made it seem like she died. I don't have a spell to attack them from a distance with. We'll try to run around. Yeah, it really paid off that I spent all that time getting upgrade materials. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I remember if I kind of follow this path, I find her. She's kind of along here somewhere. Or is she over there? Oh no. Hello? Ma'am? Will you be sitting in the floor again, ma'am? What are you doing now? Trying to get the world back to pure white? No, we made the world pure white again. Hey, she's not in the floor. We're just trying to run over here, and I need to read the crest before I give it to her. And fulfill this quest, we met her before, and she wanted to know what happened to her brother who was supposed to be here. And this is a small gold crest signifying Vinland, and it's got grapes on it. Oh, that's literally all it says. Well, there you go. Great. I see you learned how to sit on the rock.
This crest?
Yes.
That is a Vinland heirloom meant for my younger brother.
Yeah.
So, my brother and Estrella have both strayed from the path of God. The poor souls. Perhaps their hearts were too pure. Mbasa. Oh, traveling warrior. I hesitate to ask, but can you part with that crest?
I suppose so.
Garl has strayed from the path of righteousness, but I wish to have the heirloom in honor of our Vinland blood. I shall reward you in kind.
I guess so.
Thank you, kind warrior. As Garl's sister, I express my deepest thanks for your honoring of his name. Please accept this. It was intended for my brother, but now it should belong to you.
Alright.
May the angels gaze favorably upon you. Mbasa.
Mbasa. The Ring of Devout Prayer. Oh, the Ring protagonist had to have some hidden superpower to get a short story out of every item. Yeah. How's you having the crest prove anything unless being able to take it from Garl is proof God abandoned him? Yeah, I feel like that's gotta be the idea, right? That is interesting though. Like, what if I had just found it somewhere, you know? Or like found it on his body? Then like, yeah, the idea would only be that he could only have come to that fate if the rumors were all true. Shanks! Oh, the Shanks! Yo, Steve and Timothy and I were just about to go to karaoke. You wanna come? Who am I kidding? Of course you want to go. You don't seem busy right now, so let's go. Steven? Well... Steven will catch up later. Steven's got one last little couple things to do. You guys go ahead.
May the angels gaze favorably upon you.
Okay.
Mombasa.
Yeah, what angels? That's a point actually to be made though about the religion that we see, is that we don't really learn much of anything in particular about the specifics of their beliefs. It's not like recorded anywhere that we see. Nobody really tells us. It's just vaguely kind of Christian. That's sort of all there is to it. But they do seem to be operating on pure faith and not on any discernible, tangible word from God or holy texts that we find out about or anything like that. Oh my god, how is it a third done? How is that a third of the... Oh. Pardon me, ma'am. I gotta go. It's so oppressive in here. Whoa! Oh, okay, the camera. The camera did me in there. Alright. Isn't their god the same as the old one? Yeah, but they don't know that. Yeah, that is like the whole thing, is that like what they perceive as God is actually the old one, the ultimate evil that they think that their god stands against. But like the core thing there is that they don't understand that. You just need to have faith. Faith in what? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Maybe the angels are archdemons then. I guess that's possible, but I think the implication is that like all of the archdemons are like we've killed them all, right? That there are not ones other than what we face. So I don't want to believe necessarily that what their faith is based around is those. But I do wonder if like building off of that thought that their faith could be based around old archdemons from the first demon scourge. If anything. I think that's not entirely unlikely. So I believe we're done in the Valley of Defilement. I do have a little extra dialogue that I wanted to share. I remember I was gonna do that last time. Oh, I only had enough for one. Okay. Yes. Also, the old one is one of those it was first and will be last kinds of beings. Well, it was second. And it probably will be last, but who knows. Okay, let me pull up my notes where I have... So we went and we fought Garl. And then Estraya gave us her soul and died rather than let us kill her ourselves. But if you stand on that ledge that I pointed out last time, and you shoot at her and you kill her without fighting Garl, asks God to have mercy and says, "Is not your abandonment of us punishment enough? How long must we weather this cruel fate? Cruel Lord, what more can you possibly take from us?" And then I also have the thing from Garl. If you fall in the pit, he calls it acid and not like poison gunk or anything. What if what was first if the old one was second? Humans were first. People were first. Hello. Welcome in. A monumental mistake? The turn of the shield is so different from other shields in the Souls games. Most of the shields still have a bit of a fantasy element to them. This one can totally see in a history book or an old mosaic that depicts a soldier using the shield. Do you mean the Adjudicator shield? Or like Garld's shield? You say that all the time. But yeah, that's her dialogue if you attack her directly. Hold on, I put the notes away. I need them back actually. Did all that. Want to see back? Yeah, Yeah, I could see something like that. I don't know much about historical shields, I suppose. I've never been that kind of nerd because it's like an it seems like an unapproachable field of knowledge to me. We got Isterel. Okay. I think we're good to proceed in Boletaria now. I don't think we have anything else that we need to do. Oh, actually, I do want to go talk to the Monumental again. I don't think we got the Friends ring still. Even though we're pure white character tendency. Oh, you're a history nerd? Name all the shields. It's this side. Monumental, can I have a ring, please?
Take this.
Hey!
It will be of help to you on your quest.
My quest that's almost over. But you can only get this if you're pure white character tendency. And it is the Friends ring. Raises attack power as a phantom. Mysterious blue ring given by the Monumental. This mysterious ring supports camaraderie with others, since its bearer aids warriors in other worlds and is aided by them. This was the wish of the last Monumental. The foe's ring makes a matching set with this ring. So this builds a little bit on like the lore of like multiplayer being integrated into the world. But I don't know if I have anything meaningful to draw from that necessarily. Other than just reiterating that like the Monumental's whole thing was about like keeping the world connected. So like if you are engaging with other warriors, then you are sort of participating in what they wanted to do and preserving everything. Dark Souls 3 had a shield bit like the Adjudicator, but its dragon mural wasn't as cool. Oh. Patches tends to have a shield kind of like this though, right? You're a Souls fan, eh? Name every soul. Alright, that's the Friends ring. We will also get the Foes ring because it will be very easy for us to do so. But well, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and we'll do Boletaria first. And then we will summon the Foes ring lady. So Ostrava left, but Bjor is here. But he will be leaving and going back there as well. Didn't Elring also have a similar shield? Also granted regen? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that you again?
How you doing?
Do you have further gifts to...
You good?
Old Frake and the Candle Maiden are no exception.
To what? Oh, okay.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, I totally remember what that was about. This cult factions related to the church or the gods order in Dark Souls 2. True.
Oh, thank God. I'm better.
Okay. You would stick this shield in the ground in front of you while you shot arrows. You could rest a crossbow on the top. Oh. Oh, I'm learning things today. Okay. Onward and forward. Wait, not onward and forward? Hold on, I need a different spell. Hold on, this won't do it. I need a different spell for here.
I cannot express my gratitude.
Oh.
To have my wish granted at so late an age.
Oh.
Thank you. You are a fine magician.
Oh, that's interesting.
As promised, let me teach you new magic.
You don't usually, get people who care about their age in these games, but, like, I think we talked about it earlier as well, that time is actually, like, normal-ish in Demon Souls, even if we don't get a good idea of the specifics of different, time frames and stuff. Like, time still passes, people still age, so things are still happening within, like, a comprehensible span of time. I think I want Soul Ray. I'll put that on too, just for fun. Not Deathclaw the Blue Dragon. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work out.
I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
I'm not sure it'll work. People aren't necessarily used to being immortal despite the Nexus stuff. Yeah, I guess the Nexus does make them immortal, but I still don't believe that this is, like, happening over a great enough span of time. Bros, you just leaving your pouches around? Bro's just making a mess with his pouches? Jeez. This isn't where I want to be. They unconvoluted the time. Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I guess it was... later they reconvolute. It's not convoluted yet. They came to that late. I don't. This was before we thought to convolute the time. All right, we have one level left, and then we're pretty much good to. Oh, this guy's still here, and his blood's still on the floor. Haha, loser. I will say, it is, a lot of things are convoluted in Demon Souls, but maybe not time itself as much. Imagine being immortal, you remember something cringe you did in, like, 1142. You have a lot of time to build up things to cringe about, if you're immortal. Eventually, you become crushed under the weight of them. That's actually what hollowing is. Secretly. Anyway, that's where we fought Penetrator, so we're getting into, like, the really inner parts of the castle. You can see, well, no, you can't see. That's not the tower, is it? Doesn't look right. You can see we're really close to the inner part. Is that it? That's the big tower over there, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So we're getting into, like, the really most innermost parts of the castle. And guarding the gate over here, we have 3 black phantoms, who I should try to look at closer before we fight them. There's a crystal lizard getting away, but we don't care. Don't you dare die of cringe, friend. Make sure they don't notice me. Oh, I didn't read the other ring. Remind me to do that after we talk about them. Okay, so we have 3 black phantoms here guarding the gate. This one... I don't remember the exact names of all of their equipment, but they have equipment that corresponds to each of the bosses that we already fought in Boletaria and are presumably the actual human origins of each of those bosses as the, like... Thank you, Boopy, for meow souls. Yeah, these are supposed, presumably, the original, like, Knights of Boletaria. So this guy has the penetrator sword and would be Metas. That would be Longbow Ulan. She has the white bow as well. And that would be Alfred the Tower Knight. He's got the scraping spear and the tower shield and I think that's Bior's armor. Ulan, Metas, and the third guy, Alfred, right? Right? Ulan here is the most mysterious because she was the Phalanx, which was also the lead demon soul in the first one we fought, and I think that, like, the idea is that she might be from the might be, like, descended from or comes from the Shadowmen, and because I think that's, like, where the white bow is connected to, and that it's possible that that Alant, like, didn't know or understand her well enough to make a, like, reasonable recreation of her as a demon, or maybe he just didn't care to, because, like, she's just a blob surrounded by other blobs compared to, like, the gigantic heroic Tower Knight and the super cool big penetrator. She's just a blob as a demon. Maybe it's because, like, being surrounded in a phalanx formation like that, like, she would be kind of faceless. But... eh. Alfred is such a normal name next to Ulan and Metas, yeah. Calls the only woman a blob. What did he mean by this? Yeah. Okay, let's try to... Oh, that's pretty good. But he did really just say good enough. You can also see where the soldiers here, the, like, Boletarian soldier dudes were fighting off this dragon and managed to kill it, but they all kind of got for that. You can see she's firing white arrows at us. Penetrating sword. Wait, didn't it? Does that mean I have 2 of those? Wait, what did I get before? Discriminating against shadow men and their pagan religions. Yeah, possible. Didn't I already have this? Long straight sword used by the penetrator, one of the heroes of Boletaria. As the name states, its thrusts are especially powerful because of its irregular size for a straight sword. It requires great strength and technique. I did read this. I do have one of these. There's 2 of them. Weird. Lot only had eyes for one woman. All others were just viewed like that. We never actually find anything out about the Boletarian queen who presumably existed at some point. She's literally never mentioned in any capacity ever. So, 1 for each hand. Great. Wait, I already have spice equipped. Okay, let's go get him. Hi, Ulan. One is the real sword, the other's a black phantom sword. Then the demon has a 3rd longer sword. Yeah, the demon has a extra. Oh yeah. Because I have the Thief's Ring on. Oh, this goes through enemies! Whoa, neat. Alfred's a little confused back there. My lock on. I think it's the robot-like appearance of Tower Knight and Penetrator. Which Shows their resolve and royalty. Why is she running after me? Oh yeah, she can cast magic. She casts like a fire spell, right? She doesn't just do the white bow. We already had a white bow because we got one at the Shrine of Storms. But anyway, Power Knight Penetrate shows their resolve and royalty. Machines for the king, while the sludge that is failing shows she might have been a coward hiding behind her legions in battle. I don't know about robot-like, right? They're just knights in armor. I know they never struck me as robot-like. That's an odd interpretation to me. So is there a Mrs. a lot? The white bow. With 2 intertwining strings, it is a legendary weapon said to be impossible for a human to handle, has extremely long range, and it doesn't really give us more than that, except, you know, we know where we found it. Oh, a dangerous turtle. Like a snapping turtle. Let's see. Does your shield block magic? A little bit. We definitely don't want him to hit us with the scraping spear because it will break everything. I don't know, it's very robot-like. You guys seem like soul gas coming from his ankle. I guess so. True. Yolunk was granted visions of the Armored Core universe. Yeah, I mean, I do think that, like, I would take that more as just, like, Armored Core influence. Perhaps. Because this game kind of has that going on. Like, it's the same thing, like I mentioned when we were fighting Storm King, that it has, like, this behavior of, like, an aircraft carrier kind of deal. Inspired by the automaton Colossus of Rhodes. What? We're pulling out history, I don't know. From the movies? Jason the Argonaut. What? Yes. Yes. Cannot carry. I think we already have this. It's probably the shield. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think we already got one. But anyway, they were guarding this gate. It doesn't open anyway. It doesn't open anyway. We have to go around. Very influential movie for fantasy. Oh. Okay. I've never even heard of it. When is it from? Yeah, that is two Argonaut references in as many streams. Yeah, we did struggle to pick it up before, that's right, so we're not gonna do it again. Got fun stop-motion skeletons, the 70s. Oh, okay. 63, wow. Alright, well, the more you know. I don't know where that lizard went, and I don't care. I hear breathing. Hello. Rah! I am unaware of the stop-motion skeleton duel. I know like the myth, right? Like I'm familiar with the myth more or less. I don't know if I've ever like read a whole telling of it or anything, but I'm familiar with the myth, just not the movie specifically. It's got a 6-year-old kid named Jason getting harassed by some Argonauts for his comments on Twitter. Poor kid. Ray Harryhausen? There's this great stop motion animated of cool monsters in feature films back then. Oh, cool! Huh. Wow, Red Knights are not so tough anymore. Wow! Automaton was Talos. Oh. Okay. Totally normal bridge. Totally good time to be had here. Whoa! Hey, it's that other dragon. Jason and the Argonauts, but every time they say Jason, it's a clip from Heavy Rain. Roar! I like the color of the fire, it's neat. Had that like pinkish look in it. You know what it's time to do. I didn't hit it. I still didn't hit it. This dragon sucks at flying. Dang it, hit him! Ooh, oh, I ran out. Dark Soul skeletons are very like the Jason and the Argonaut skeletons. Oh. Does it spring from the earth after the dragon's teeth are sown? Oh! I read about something like that in Ovid. I missed what the timing was that time that it hit. I might not try to fight this here. One was really from the Shadowman country, they're a coward. That'd be a reason she was exiled. That could be. I think that like, I don't know, we don't know as much about, I don't think we know enough about like the Shadowmen and their stuff. I don't know. Because I think that there's something behind that theory that is like an item I don't remember. Because I kind of wonder if it's just that maybe she was like a grave robber there or something. Because that would speak more to me about cowardice, right? I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing is, I was thinking is that like I don't think we know enough about how Shadowman society viewed women. Hello, sir. Goodbye. I don't know if I can make this. Ow. Okay, we're good. Great. Good's name. Whoops. There we go. Dragon foiled. Easy. It's almost as if Miyazaki left things vague in order to force us to speculate. What? I don't know. I don't know if I'm prepared to try to read into that level of speculation. And then he moves up there. And now here we are, and somebody is up there getting ready to fight him. It's Bjorn! What's the next boss? Well, you'll have to see. We're almost there. Well, it'll be a second before we actually do it, but we're kind of almost there.
You need some help? Leave the flag, listen to me! Light shine upon our law, and our burn for fire!
Yeah, man. Yeah, you tell him, Bjorn. Bjorn has super high fire resistance and a ton of health, so he's kind of safe here. We're gonna run up under here. That's a Strava chillin'. Okay. We'll be here a minute. Also believe the dragons used to be knight captains, because the dragon is a symbol of Baltaria. Two knight types we see are red eye and blue eye. Oh, I like that. I can see that. It's like he has a personal wiki that has all the answers, and our job is to recreate it. This is terrible damage. I also have to not try to get more than one hit in per fire. Oh dear. Bug zapper. You know, it does sound like a bug zapper when it hits. Nah, Bjorn will be fine. I think. If it starts to look bad for him, I'll quit out. Headphone users, I should turn it down. Now, unfortunately, I am out of Old Spice. And I don't have a lot of fresh spice either. Here, how you doing? Oh, he might. Actually, he might be in trouble. That's not good. Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do? Instead, is we're gonna have this conversation.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above. Well, what's left of him anyway? He's transformed into a fiendish demon. I began this quest in the search for truth. It seems I was a fool to even try. Please, kill my father. In his degenerated state, he can only bring peril to the lands. This key leads to Volatalia Mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum are my father's two swords, Soulbrand and Demonbrand. Use them to bring an end to this madness.
Will do. Goodbye, buddy. Alright, so he's discovered the truth and he didn't like it. He didn't care for it. Do I even have an item to teleport back? Nope, we're just gonna use the binding. I don't need those. Okay. Okay. What's the purpose? He does have a crossbow. Crossbows are not good, but Bjor does have a crossbow that he was probably attempting to use against the dragon. He's back. Anyway, what if they publish a Demon Souls lore and it turns out Miyazaki thought Allant was a really cool guy? Yeah, that seems very likely. Very likely. I bet he has so many notes about how cool and good Allant was, actually. This is Sir Sisyphus. I don't know what archstone gets me closest to the mausoleum. Phalanx? Yeah, let's wait. Oh, true.
Hello again, keep.
True. We did pick up a couple of really heavy things. Thank you. Okay.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Thanks, bud. Don't let them demons take it from you. Yeah, we were gonna start from Phalanx. I mean, Phalanx is like 20 feet away from the first one also, but... I don't remember the way. If I go out the front doors towards the other archstone and then left, is that it? This is the scraping spear, by the way, that Alfred had earlier. But much bigger. So it's interesting that it's implied that Phalanx fired it at us. Do you want to go this way? I think so. Two archers can be combined into one. Reached minus certain IP from childhood. Oh. Yeah, we'll learn more about the swords once we get up there. And we meet the old king. Go back, right? Up tower, straight forward, left across bridge. Oh, I want... I will remember to talk to everybody after we do the boss up there. I wanted to go that way? I thought it was this way was closer. Not that I know this level well. Not this tower. Oh, okay. Oh, what'd you drop? Heartstone. Great, thanks. Had at least one extra copy of the spear. Well, sure, but she's not the one we see using the spear, right? I think that was my point more. This way? This way. Astute. The game could convey to the player the moral that everything is hopeless and eldritch powers control the destiny of men. Wow. Yep. Perfect. Okay, this way. This is it. I see. Goodbye, fellas. See, I thought the other one was gonna put me here. I was wrong. One hit, wow. Steven the one-hit wonder. It started as an arrow. Alfred was like, girl, bro, that spear is sweet. Can you spare one from your quiver? She does fire white arrows when we find her, but also as phalanx, like, I don't know, that's just not what phalanx is like the bow and arrow thing. I don't know. Goodbye, sir. Thank you. Great. Alright, and this guy was guarding the mausoleum that he gave us the key to. Let's look at the key. Let's look at the key Strava gave us. Carved algamatolite key. Opens the Balatarian royal family mausoleum. Anybody want to tell me what the heck algamatolite's supposed to be? Because that's highly specific. And seems made up. There's an item there. We get a good view from up here of where we started in the execution grounds. And sort of the big river that surrounds the outer part of the castle and makes it highly defensible. Soapstone. Oh. One should be using shields and spears in a phalanx formation while she shot arrows from behind. I see, but that's not what we experience in the phalanx fight, right? Like, she doesn't attack us like that. I think that was my point. Pagodite. Variety of pyrophyllite used by Chinese artisans for carvings in pagodas and similar objects. Odd. Odd that it's that specific. And also this is like just a normal door. Soft and sometimes soapy? What does it mean for a rock to be soapy? It can be a grayish green or grayish yellow color, sometimes also referred to loosely as soapstone. Interesting that soapstone becomes a thing later. Huh. This is the Balatarian big mausoleum. That's a guy who is presumably this guy, but does not look anything like this guy.
Who seeketh the king's sword? I am the old king. Show me thine strength, and the strength of thine souls.
Okay. I'll show you my
Prepare
strength.
thyself, brave knight.
An extra warning that he's gonna fight me. So he is wielding Northern Regalia, which we will learn the nature of soon. Whoa. We should have covered this in the gem stream. We should have. Bro's not even trying. Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? He is real spry for presumably the first Boletarian king whose tomb this is. Real spry.
Well to impress one such as me, young knight.
His voice.
I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thine strength to me. Go forth and take the king's sword in thine hand.
Great. Thank you, sir. Backstab chain this guy to cosplay him for your second playthrough. Dang. You're standing on it. Can I? Okay. Oops. Now Steven's cosplaying him too. We got Demon Brant. There's a few things we'll have to discuss here. It was embedded in this stone, which is presumably another part of the marker of his grave. Alright, Demon Brant. We were told that we would find 2 swords here, and we only found 1. The demon-rending blade passed down through the Boletaria royal family. It is a white blade that forms a matching set with Soulbrand. It is particularly effective on demons. Old King Alant spurned the blade for the way its power increased, the less demonic the wielder's soul became. And so Soulbrand is the opposite. It is made to fight. It is effective on humans and becomes more effective the more demonic the wielder's soul is. And they form together to become Northern Regalia, which is the sword he has here. And we will look at that more once we can get it later. But Alant didn't want this one. He only wanted the other one, so that's presumably the reason it's not here is because he has it with him. But he has this weapon even though we have half of it and Alant has the other half right now. And also he's dead or should be dead. So I think this guy, despite not being a demon, is another effect of the fog bringing myths to life. You can also see he's got some really odd armor on and like a full face mask with jewels and stuff on it. I've seen it pointed out that this would be like decorative burial armor and not actual effective armor, especially with the mask. And that perhaps that is more like what he would have been in life and how he would have been outfitted. Though I don't know, this statue's kind of weird to me because like that's not this sword. The hair is a lot. It might not be an asset we can read into so much. Armor from antiquity instead of medieval. Yes, it also does have that look. Like it's definitely from a very, very different, much older time period. Very more classical. Yeah, this is very Horaloo. Yeah. He needs the legs out to get cozy for eternity. Oh, some interpretations of the statue that shows how Boletaria started as a more barbarian/warrior-like culture before becoming more high medieval, similar to Horaloo. Okay, I see. Yeah, I can see that. I think that makes sense. This character being myth brought by the fog would explain why they talk in such an unnatural way. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. Hard when you're the first king and you have to hide your balding pattern with a nerdy helmet. I guess Doran is the guy that gave the Archstone to. Yeah, presumably this is the guy who received the Archstone for Boletaria back in the day. I wish he would let me get a better look at his face. He likes to turn away, but that's Doran. Outskirts in the tutorial and the beach below Nexus, supposedly abandoned during the first stage, have Roman-like architecture, which gives time frames for the world. True, yeah, the tutorial area does have different architecture. At least, I know that much. Alright, so that's this. Let's, I have to figure out what my plan is to actually defeat the dragon. I think we're gonna patch Steven really quick to achieve that. Scourge on stage. Oh, yes, yes. Looks like oxidized copper. It does, yeah. It's got that patina. I think we're gonna patch Steven really quick. So that we have enough to fight that dragon without Bior dying. Just real quick. Goods. Old Spice. Count. Many. Many. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we can let the boss do that as well if we're patching Steven. I only slightly patched Steven. He's only received a small, mostly just Old Spice. Mostly I just gave him a lot of Old Spice so that we can— Where's my Old Spice? What? What do you mean? Oh, that's not right. Fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Fine. Let's take off the Thief's Ring. Oh, wait, we didn't read the ring I got from Selen. We got the Ring of Devout Prayer. We already had the Ring of Sincere Prayer from Astraea. An extremely simple white silver ring increases miracle memory capacity. A symbol of high status in the church, it is given only to those who are devoted to pure and eternal service to God and constant devout prayer. Lovely. Okay. Will the dragon come back down to the lower bridge now? I increased his magic a little bit. In addition to the Old Spice. Not a ton, but I gave him a couple extra magic points. Pardon me, fellas. We could Tearstone or Rat Ring for this the other way. I have to unequip my shield. Hello, sir. Goodbye. I said goodbye, sir. Ow. If the dragon comes back down to the lower part of the bridge, I can, I heard an assassin drop down. I don't know where. Then I can do more damage to it there before we get up there, and that'll help. Okay, it's here. That's good. How far up can I go? Okay, I can stand right here and we should be able to hit it more reliably. I was just not getting close enough. I'm gonna turn the volume down while we do this. Okay, well that wasn't it. Okay, while it's shooting. There we go. Eventually at this point it'll fly up to the other section, but we'll have a head start on it here, and Bior's not getting hurt now, so. Oh, I should have just given him more MP. I should have just given him more MP, whatever. That's okay. Why did he not do it there? There's so many NPCs that survive this game. Theoretically, yeah. Bior is not one of them. So, by the way. Fighting a dragon with 10,000 magic paper cuts lo-fi to do homework too. You know, like you do. Bior survives in our hearts, true. Yeah, we'll fight the dragon alongside Bior, and then he will just disappear. He'll just be gone, but the Dregling merchant will sell his armor after that. So presumably he dies, but we don't see it happen. Or we know how it happens necessarily. Presumably, because he, I mean, if this is reading into it, maybe not presumably, but you could see that potentially he cannot live with his failure of protecting the prince, and can't live with that. Presumably he sold his armor and went to start a farm upstate. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I ran out. Okay, I can really only get one hit per fire. Did that miss? He's gone to check on the giants. Yeah, he went to see how the other fog-swallowed lands are. Why does it not hit sometimes? He went on an adventure in the same place as Coral Hollow Knight. Yeah. They're adventuring together. Why does it miss sometimes? What? Hit the dragon. Steven. You think this is all fun and games? You just miss the dragon whenever you feel like? We're doing serious work here. Actually, I'm gonna, try to get a damage buff. Which one is it? Oh wow, you can stand really close. There we go. One more. There we go. Okay. Whoops. That's quite a boost. That's quite a bit more damage. Don't know how you have the patience to cheese the dragon. Oh, I don't know, I'm just chilling. If it was off stream, I would not. I don't think. I love the rat icon, by the way. Wait, check that out in the top left. The head on, just a screenshot of our rat model. He's glorious. You're in Coral journeying about like Samurai and Shippany and Buffy. I was thinking that he would be like a Jiminy. What a clever looking rat, yeah. I don't know how long it takes it to I don't know what the health threshold is, like half. Oh, sorry. That's because the cat icon. Oh, we'll have to check out the cat icon. I'll have to run and hurry to... Okay. We have to hurry to make sure Bjorn is safe. I'm gonna heal. So that I can get past the fire up there. And then we will continue this endeavor. Then I'll go back down to the bridge and pick up whatever's down there. I don't think it's anything important, but... Hi, Bjorn! I got a head start for us, bud. It's aiming for him, so I'm good to go right here. And here we are. Oh right, I'm full health again. Hold on. Come on. Hit me. Okay, or don't. Once more. Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! I don't want to do that again. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go up to the boss. We don't need to kill the dragon. We don't need it. Ow! Ow! Stop! We don't need him. Actually, you know what? Maybe Steven... You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. about Steven. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. You know what? Steven's feeling a little lucky too, but just a little bit. Oh no, that didn't go. Wait. Bum. Okay. Steven's ready to fight the dragon now. For real. Oh yeah, and the cat ring. We'll do that while we're not in the middle of dying. Steven has become slightly more powerful. Yeah, quick training montage. Quick Steven training montage. Here's the cat ring. That's the rat ring. Cat ring. It's just somebody's cat. That's just a developer's cat. Anyway, this is what Steven's working with now. He's not maxed out, but he's a little strong. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh wait, I don't want to keep that on. I need my rat ring back. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need my rat ring back now, but... It does look like it would be a meme cat. We'll see how it is without the rat ring. We'll see how we do without it. I think this sword has magic scaling, so this might have additional unintended effects on Steven's damage. Oh no, that's okay. That didn't really affect it. Okay. Wait. I don't think they'll chase me up here. The crossbowman. Ow. Thank you for grass. Hi again, dragon. I'm here again. Wait, I gave him more MP. Where did it go? Dang it. I thought I gave him more MP. What happened to it? 50? Ow. Dragon, kill that guy. Ow, dang it. Oh, it's the thief. It's the assassin. What happened? Only 50? At that many levels? Did something not work? Did I do it wrong? Okay, we'll put the rat ring back on. Wait, did I get the dagger? I didn't even look. It's a consumable. No. No, unless it's not. No, I didn't. Okay. Hit me. That's how diminishing returns work in Demon Souls. That's crazy. Well, that's still more. That's still more. I thought we would be doing so much more that I wouldn't need it. Dang. Steven's learning how valuable that degree is. Oh man. It's just hard to set this back, the rat ring back up, up there on the stairs there. True what they say about cheetahs and prospering. What? Heal this time with the dragon moves, but then it'll kill me trying to run up the stairs. Almost guaranteed. I don't know, man. You just famously never prosper. What? I don't. Famously? There it goes. Alright. This guy's still alive. Or that guy kills me. Or that guy kills me. Oh. Anyway, congrats on pizza. Man. Man. I think we're deciding that he's not worth it. I think that's the conclusion I had already come to, and I'm sticking with it. I think we're running past, Steven does not have a magical insta-kill tool. That's not how it works. The lizard, sorry. I have to use it. The stone. I'm trying if your favorite anime boy visits your Streamlabs. That's bold of you to think you know my favorite anime boy. Wow, did you see the way he launched? Oh, he didn't even die. Ow, I'm gonna die. Dang it. We all know it don't lie. Uh-huh. Vegeta from the hit anime Goku Crazy Journey. Man, you got me. That's it. That is it. How did you know? Why does it say I have a stone equipped? Why do I have all these soul items? Man. Oh, not genetic problems like disease susceptibility. Poor cheetahs. Even Steven, after all of his really hard long hours of training, can't run past enemies in Demon Souls, and that tells us something about Demon Souls. Do you need Goku motivational ASMR recommendations? I'm sorry, what? Is that a thing? Don't heal. Stop that. Disrespectful. Don't know, not the wall. Anime Super Mario brother. Yeah, well, it's me, Anime Super Mario. I'm here to tell you not to give up on killing that dragon. Guys, should I listen to Anime Super Mario? Is Anime Super Mario right? I don't know. Oh my god, it's the assassin. Wow, that almost killed me. Playing a game and not listening to Anime Super Mario feels illegal? Oh my god, alright. I'm not doing the rat ring though. He's your idol. Yeah, you know, that is my idol. Yeah. The Batman inspirational ASMRs to help you get over your gaming addiction. What, dude? The favorite laugh. Hey there, Evelyn. It's me, the sad boy from that anime you like so much. Gee, that dragon sure is cramping my style and messing up my vibes. Could you kill it for me? I'll give you $5 more. Okay. The sad boy from the anime I like so much. How could I possibly say no? Wild part of stream to lurk to. Hello, are you the demon soul? Not yet, because of this dragon. Oh man. Luigi Mario and Mario are cheering me on. I didn't know that was their last name. Oh. Steven ran out. Oh boy. So, everybody having a good day? Everybody enjoying is Anime Mario the sad anime boy? Anime Mario's not real. The Mario Brothers. Actually, okay, you know, sorry, I'm not part of the Mario community. I never realized that was the bit. I guess that makes sense. You wonder why that anime boy was sad? Well, you'll just have to watch that anime I like so much to find out. Mario does have an anime though. Oh well, that's news to me. I think Luigi would make the better sad anime boy. He probably would, yeah. Mario and Luigi Mario are their canonical last name confirmed in 1993 movie Super Mario Bros. Oh. Okay, great. The more you know. I ran out of magic. Even though I shouldn't run out of magic because I thought I gave him extra magic, but no, I've been denied. Steven's been denied so many things in his life now. Anyway. Mario, Jumpman Mario, their grandpa. Oh, right, yes. Guys, I think this is not enough damage for Bior to live. I'm starting to have a sneaking suspicion. That we're still gonna get up there and Bior is not gonna make it. But I am not setting up the rat ring and dying on the stairs. I'm doing it. Are you gonna play all the Mario media to pick up on its intertextuality with Dark Souls when we get to it and take a guess? And just set it up and not die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's not, I didn't take enough damage. Oh no, I have my healing equipped. Hit him! Oh my god. DLC is a retelling of Mario. This is important lore. Oh. Pardon me. That is really low HP. Are we sure? Are we sure? Steven has to beat the dragon. So what's the goal here? Kill the dragon. Why did this not work? Oh. Oh. I see. Tracking. Oh, they do track, yeah. Set in place but not by the dragon. Man. Bod watchers here for lore. Skip 3 hours. Okay. But Demon's Souls was able to sink back to the bottom of the list at the end. Means we can still look forward to the later game. Man. I have a ring that regens the EMP. I do, and I have it on. And it doesn't regen enough to be that effective. Unless I'm crazy and I don't have it on. Where am I? Why am I here? Where am I? What? Let's just run over there. I suppose it's not far. Ow, ow, stop. Stop, ow. Steven's got it now. Is there any other equipment other than the rat ring that'll help? Excuse me, fellas. Gotta- Whoa! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Okay. Missions are all technically placed at the end of their maps. Yes? Don't know how I never noticed, but Steven has so much blue bar. Yeah, no, he's been like that for a really long time. I don't know how you would have missed that. Not bellowing dragon crest ring. Okay, they gave up. Let's take a look. Let's take a browse. That might have not been working. Just... Raises magic power, okay. I don't care about magic defense right now, so that's fine. Okay, let's try that without the rat ring. We'll just get that boost instead. Here we go. Resets takes you to the start of the map, which looks like going to the previous stone. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is how I learned that the health values and the bars are not the same. Because his health value is like 1500, I think it said. And I set the MP value to like 1000. Those look a little different from each other. Alright, where's the assassin? Not gonna come to get me? Alright, great. Oh, dragon! I'm back! Here we go! Ah, there you are! Great. Everyone in the Nexus is watching this on the big screen. Yeah, guy? Some of them have started checking TikTok. Man. Okay, here we are. 76! I gave 99 magic, by the way, this time. But you know, 76 and I'm not doing the rat setup is fine. You know, it's fine, I'll take it. Did I get the spooky dagger for real that time? I'll look at it later. It's no 130 something, but it's we're getting there. That sure looks like less than the rat setup. Stop, it's safe, okay? Will do. Wait, is my MP too much for the bar? Look, it hasn't moved on the bar yet. The bar can't account for it. Oh no. I might have made it a little obscene. Oops. We'll get back to lore eventually. He does have functionally infinite MP. Oh man, okay. Great. Yeah, too much Old Spice, he's gone mad. Oh, Steven. By the time to mention it might have been quicker to invest in a couple hundred arrows. Oh, it totally would have been. The white bow and white arrows would have totally made this, like, way faster and better. But here we are. Someone asked if you were masochist when they saw you die in Dark Souls for 3 hours to the same boss. I think that's the common response. I think that's also true of a lot of people who do that. Is what I've learned about gamers. It's about to leave. It's about to leave. Okay, not yet. It's about to leave. There it goes. I feel like we got further on it that time. It's true of the legendary Big M himself. Oh, okay, look at that. Here we go. I think that's called perseverance. I think that's the idea. But hey, I did get the secret throwing dagger. Wow. They don't understand about pride and overcoming the skill issue. Well, yeah, sure. Okay, now let's do it. Bior will definitely live. It is not rat time. I swear. I swan to John, it is not rat time. We're not doing the rat setup. Look, I can hit it. Oh my god, look! Look! The MP bar! Look! It's there! Okay. We got this. We got this. Look, that time it did more damage. I saw one of those was 80. It takes like 30 old spices to refill it, yeah. Look, he's dying so fast. Oh, 78 damage. Look, he's almost dead. We did it. It only took like an hour. Large flame scale demon soul 1. What's more enjoyable, this or an Elden Ring dragon? This. Bior, I saved you. Are you grateful? Hello. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Hold on, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's for the visible portion. There's more.
We managed, did we?
We.
At leaping lizard was more trouble than expected. Now,
We.
you go on ahead. You know me. I need a nap.
Actually, I think that time...
Monstrosity was quite a drain on me.
I think that time it said 80 was actually from his crossbow. He was contributing. He was contributing 4 damage. Good night, buddy. Rest well. You'd put in a lot of good hard work here. He did just take credit, yeah. After all that. Oh, we got the Knight Sword and Shield. Which, in case we hadn't gotten it before, I don't know if we did. The straight sword used by the Balatarian Knights is proof of the King's commission. Forged in Stonefang's hard iron, it is heavier than a standard straight sword and has higher attack power. I don't think we had gotten one of those before. And the Knight's Shield, it's basically the same. Alright, well, now we're ready for the big bad final boss. Let's see what's over here. Real quick. Death and nothing. Sweet. Time for Mr. Big Bad Final Boss. After the real final boss of the dragon. Lots of nice windows. And the secret knife. Ooh, and the secret knife. A unique short katana altered for throwing. Throw it horizontally in order to attack. An unbelievably evil-looking weapon used by spies in service to the king. Unequip. Oh, I also want to change this ring out. We don't need to worry about that now. I want... regenerator. That's fine. Okay. Let's go, Steven! Hold on, let me remember to turn the volume back up. It sounds very spooky in here. Okay. A true African katana, yes. Hey, bud. So I think he would be here even if we had immediately run ahead after he died. He despaired so intensely that he just immediately became a Black Phantom. And he's as competent in death as he was in life. Good job. And we got the rune sword and rune shield, which we already had, which we picked up in Latria, which is where those came from, where he would have gotten them, hanging out there, doing princely things. Poor guy. You can see our slave-operated elevator, oh boy. It takes quite a few of them. And that's all they do. It's a really great lead up to the boss. Really great introduction. Turned hollow and roasted too. That's right, he deserves it. Riposo derogatory. Oh yeah, this is the only time we get to see like past the castle. Because from within the castle we only see this tower and the stones that go above it. Not that there's anything out there, it seems, but... Here we are. Never noticed how red his eyes are. They're kind of spooky. Fifteen will not lose one level and get his 2000 MP reset. Oh wow. Lock on wasn't working there. Ow! I want to point out, I didn't do anything to alter Steven's health or defenses. This is just how it is. The favorite line by Agent informed me you killed the dragon. Cheers, thank you. Thank you, I did it just for you. You like his outfit? Yeah, isn't he grand and regal and pure looking? Doesn't he seem like a really good dude? Very military, also kind of a design. Do you like his strut? Do you like his zoom? I think that's the level stealing move, right? Oh, that's huge. We gotta go. I'm not gonna make it away. That's fine. That works too. Like his wings are foggy. Yeah, those are interesting, aren't they? He only has them sometimes. Wait, are we the villains? Yeah, actually, this guy's the bestest, and we are the villains. Actually, where did his wings go? I wanted to look at them closer before we beat him. There they are. Wait, is it only when he's casting magic? That can't be it. No. Yeah. It's a very particular effect. His fog wings. His fog puppet strings, perhaps, if you will. Ouch. Goodbye. The demon was destroyed. We got the False King's trophy. What do you mean, the False King? Oh no! That wasn't really him. Well, you can see the shattered throne, which is not what he was sitting on. He was just sitting on a bit of rubble over there. But this would have been the actual throne. He hasn't the foggiest idea what's going on. I imagine this boss would have been much more difficult in the time before the other games. Interesting to tell you straight up he's the False King rather than making some kind of twist. Yeah, they do just tell ya. I imagine a dragon smashed this? I don't know. I don't know, I guess he wanted a better view. I didn't get anything, I have to pick it up. Hold on. False King Demon Soul!
How did you defeat my precious demon? No human has an appetite for souls such as you. The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
So just to make sure that we're like clear on the story so far and what we've run into here is this whole time we've known, at least from Ostrava, that and I guess the Monumental mostly, that Alant was the fair and wonderful king of Boletaria, and then he something went wrong and the demons took over and everybody started dying. He did something and everything went wrong, and so we've been fighting through Boletaria this whole time to reach him, but then we get here and we find out that this was just a demon at the top of the castle waiting for us instead of actually King Alant, and he's the one who just spoke to us from somewhere to tell us that we have to be beckoned by the Old One. And now we've broken the seal in the floor. Yippee! And you can hear a very spooky sound. And I'm gonna leave you guys with that spooky sound for just a minute while I go take a really quick break before we finish this. Because we have a bit more talking to people to do, or talking with people to do. We have to go around everybody, and I also want to meet Mephistopheles at least a little bit. We'll find out what's up with the king really soon. But I want to before, we have a lot of talking to do before we can proceed. But yeah, I will be back in a moment. I leave you with the really spooky sound. Hello, I'm back. It's time. Did you enjoy the howling? So I can no longer walk along that part of the floor. I will fall and die. So I have to be careful. We beat those gargoyles yet? We did beat those gargoyles. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk to Patches. We also have to check what the soul gets us. Oh, you can hear it louder. Depending on where you are.
I've not seen you of late. Have I got some stuff for you? No, no, don't mention it. It's the least I can do for a dear friend. But do pay for them. Did you ever visit Valley of Defilement? The bog there is filled with the corpses of honourable knights, too foolish to stay out of harm's way.
This is relevant, yeah.
Well, you may have heard of some of them. Vito the Moonlight Knight, Rizea of Istarel.
He's reading this list for the first time ever.
Many, many more. I reckon they left behind some fine armor and weapons. Why not have a visit? See what you can find.
Okay. Right to my core, and I need. Do what? Can't believe you dared leave. This is such a spooky place. Not welcomed. Oh, okay. Well, fine. I come back to save you from the spooky.
I reckon they left behind some.
Here we are. He doesn't have anything. He's got nothing. 60,000 for a fragrant ring when there's already 2 of them in the game.
Fine. I can't make you. Though I know you'll come back soon.
Yeah, very soon. Yeah, bud. Yeah.
Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried sick about you.
Aww.
If only I could assist in this fight.
If only, buddy.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
Oh, we need to check the soul. Okay. We're good.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
He is completely unaffected by current events.
Deep inside Stormfang mine, the bones of...
He's
No interest, eh? I can tell.
he don't care. How are you?
Oh, Saint Urbane. Mbasa.
She is also unaffected. I need to have more faith to get more dialogue with her.
Oh, is that you again?
This will be important
Do you have further gifts to offer?
if he actually does the dialogue.
From where does
There we
that
go.
howl come? That is no demon. It sounds more like a poor, hungry child. Do you have any idea what it might be? Something about it puts me at great unease. May God watch over us, bless us, and all of Boletaria. Mbasa.
Sir, that is God. Sir, that's God. Great. Great. Yeah, we're gonna training montage for more faith.
May God, Mbasa.
I believe he has explicitly claimed
Yes, I
previously
see.
to hear the voice of
certainly cannot
God,
force you to do anything.
and now he is actually
But you
hearing the
must
voice of
remember
God.
this. A demon soul is
And
a source of
going, dang, what's that?
Oh, thank God, Mbasa.
Mbasa. It's like that guy doesn't know who God is. Yeah. What was I about to do? Oh, I wanted to talk to you.
Do you have...
You Nope. Does it only mix
Yes, I
Soulbrand?
see. I said...
Okay, so that's what they have to say about this. What do you have to say about this?
Are you certain it would... Are you sure?
Yuria.
But I am afraid that Frake too has ventured down the wrong path.
Okay, she doesn't have anything to say about it.
He has become obsessed with the dark arts.
This is what she already said, but it's good.
I owe my life to you. If you're ever... It is a dark...
In relation to what Frake is about to say to us. Good refresher.
Bravo! You have brought more demon souls to me.
Okay, this is what he
Thank
said
you.
last time.
Let me... I am one step... Our human potential is great. Why? You have defeated all the demons, have you not? This ghastly howl. The Monumental has spoken of it before. There is a question I have long had in my mind. It is whether we are right to banish the Old One. And I now have the answer. And it is a resounding no. Listen closely. The Old One must not be cut off from us. If the Candle Maiden tries to entrap it, kill her. Then absorb the souls of the Old One for yourself. The Old One is an unfathomable deposit of energy. It contains all the souls collected by the demons. You will gain the power of a king, and I will gain knowledge from beyond. And that, my dear friend, is the righteous path. You must not allow trifling matters to dissuade you. The demon souls shall be ours. If truth be told, that woman has been tainted by demons herself. She would thank you in her death for relieving her agony.
He seems to not recognize that she is a demon, which is interesting. Yeah, I would not consider playing the other one. But, yeah, nothing can go wrong with this plan. You gotta allow Charlie Butter to persuade you. So he has a plan, he has a thought about what we should do with this. Yuria has already warned us against this plan before he even settled on it. But now that we have access to the old one, he's pitched the idea that we should keep it around. We should let this keep happening. We should claim all of the power ourselves and then share the additional unknowable arts with him.
If truth be told,
she wants to die anyway, he says.
Please fetch more demons.
We need a new family dog, he says, that will give us eldritch knowledge beyond human ken.
Better than having you bother saying. He's on the verge.
He doesn't care. He was on the verge of discovering something, maybe, kind of.
Are you certain it would...
Do you have anything to say now that I talked to him about that?
But I'm afraid that...
No, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I hadn't walked away from her. Oh. Alone might have a high dietary requirement. We can work around it. Yeah, we can make it work. Okay, let's talk to you.
Hark, I hear a voice of yore. The Old One is calling for thee. Let us proceed below to its lair.
Let's not. Yeah, we're gonna talk to the Monumental. And then I'm gonna, patch Steven a little bit real quick. Yuria wants it to be sealed, and I presume Urbane does too. But we found out what it was, probably still. Yeah, Urbane, he just wants it to stop shouting at him. I don't think he really has a stance on the matter in that way. But Yuria definitely wants it to be sealed and thinks that the soul arts and all of that should not be around anymore. Hello.
You have destroyed all of the demons.
I have.
You soon shall hear the call of the Old One. Then, the Candle Maiden shall guide you below the Nexus, where the Old One awaits. She will lull the Old One back to slumber. That is, after all, her purpose. You have destroyed all of the... You soon shall hear the call of the Old One. Then, she will... That is, after all, her purpose, and that's what she has been, trapped in the Nexus all this time for, according to the Monumental. Okay, we're gonna patch Steven real quick. Steven might have pure white character tendency at the moment, but that will not continue. We have someone to meet real quick before we end it. Oh! Oh. Ooh. Let's just make that. I'm also going to give Steven the Northern Regalia so we can look at it. Without having to go through trouble. I was gonna do something else. Oh, faith. We need faith. So that we can finish the Umbasa ladies deal. Such a long list. Man, that's loud. Northern. Yeah. Northern.
No. Where? I'm just blind at this point. That's not where it is. That's curved sword. That's also not it. Your opened your yeah. Yeah. Blue blood sword. There it is, Northern Regalia. Okay. Save. And then the faith. I don't know how much I need out, just 250. Save. Okay, we're ready. Okay. Yeah, this is all totally legit. Wait, I didn't change the character tendency. Steven, hold on. Steven, hold on. I almost forgot. Okay, he's ready. Where'd you get the other half of Northern Regalia? You just cruise door for it. Is that it? I actually don't know where you're supposed to get Soulbrand because, the False King is using it, but then he doesn't drop it. I don't remember. Maiden says she wants sealed, but don't discount Freak entirely. In true Fire Maiden fashion, she basically just exists to serve the player. It resets either way, there may be gameplay overlord there. I don't know what you mean. Real King drops it. Oh, that's right! That's right, he has it. That's true. That's right. Well, I have it now. I have it now anyway. Wait, where'd Demon Brant go? Oh, it's down there. We're gonna look at Soul Brant before I actually get it. It's a black blade that forms a matching set with Demon Brant. After Allant rose to the throne, it was always in the Old King's hands. Old King Allant favored the blade for the way its power increased, the more demonic the wielder's soul became. Does the dragon not have eyes? I think it's the same dragon from the Dragon God, so it has a bunch of eyes, actually. And then Northern Regalia is the legacy of the old Boletaria kings. The shadow this sword casts is of both the Soul Brant and the Demon Brant. Little is known of its origin, even in Boletarian royal family lore, but it is said to have been left in the world along with the old one for malicious purposes. I've heard that this is not a good translation. And that like it's less for malicious purposes and more because of malice, it should be. Which I feels a little pedantic maybe, but I think is an interesting distinction to make. Like, because the way it's written here implies that whatever entity left it, let's say God, just for simplicity, had a malicious reason for doing it, less than it being placed there because of malice existing in the world. To the right legendary Big M, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's the combination of powers against demons and against humans and souls. So it's like a representation of that struggle and the conflict between the two as sort of like a fundamental thing. And I struggle with said to have been left in the world along with the old one, because this implies that like it's been around as long as humanity has been around, essentially. But also it says it's like the legacy of old Boletaria kings, so that sounds made up, but it's also weird to think of the old Boletaria kings having this kind of conception of things, to have come up with this myth. of it being left in the world along with the old one. Like, this item is so strange and so hard to parse, I think. But anyway, let's meet someone. Let's meet Mephistopheles really quick before we proceed. Hi.
I can see that you have killed in the past. No one can blame you for that. Demon souls are too precious to relinquish.
And Chopos?
Perhaps a knight like you would have an interest in my offer. I want you to kill Saint Urbain and his followers. You will be rewarded amply. Do we have an agreement? A reason? Just think of it as an opportunity to extinguish a competitor.
So she comes from Latria. She's part of the secret society who want to make sure that nobody else knows about the soul arts except them. Yurt worked for her. And if you are pure black character tendency, she will appear here and enlist you to work for her. And asks you to kill everybody. I heard her voice. Expected more of a crone. No, she's even got her, like, red lipstick on with her green hair. Not very crone. Yeah, Northern Regalia is a very messy item. I'll just give you a super awesome weapon. Does she? I don't know. Hi.
Oh, Saint Urbain. Mbasa.
I did give myself more faith. You should give me the rest of your dialogue. Oh, okay. Well, she's supposed to give you the stone that she has so much faith in that like was her uncle's. But I guess she doesn't want to. Maybe 50 faith isn't enough. I really thought it would be.
Oh, do you have...
She really wants us to kill them, and you know what?
Watch over us, Mbasa. Yes, I see. I certainly cannot force you, but you must remember.
I think she gives you like a colorless demon soul for at least one of them. Will they all aggro? We'll find out. Oh dear. This was Elden Ring, it'd be a 2v1 with the King and Dragon. They don't even care. We're not gonna do all of these, by the way. She gives you several orders and essentially has you kill everyone in the Nexus except these two. Oh yeah, she'll fight you with a pickaxe. I didn't give her the chance to, but... Goodbye, Urbane. And we dropped the saint stuff and the Ring of Devout Prayer. Shows you how much that actually means. Mephistopheles, I did it.
Done already. Here is your reward. Take it.
Oh, wow. Wow, thanks. Great.
Now, for your next task. I want you to kill Sage Frake and his apprentice. I will, of course, provide you with a reward of similar value.
Oh wow, similar value to that very valuable Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Oh boy.
I see. My ears are open if you ever change your mind. But remember, I will not linger here long.
Gonna reload, or are you going for some specific ending? Killing these people doesn't have anything to do with the ending. The ending comes down to just one choice. We'll get it. This doesn't have anything to do with the ending.
A fool such as you is a rare thing.
I should have let her talk. Dang. Jeez, sorry. But we got the Epee Rapier and the Gold Mask, which we already had one of, and the Ring of the Accursed, which we did also have. Ring of the Accursed being interesting because we got it in the jail in Boletaria, which is used, and it's used to mark criminals. But it being gold is also really fitting for their whole deal. But now the Soul Society is no longer. Blue stuff in the later games. No, the ending here is very, very simple. Frake told us how to get the second ending just now. Otherwise, it's just you proceed and you do the thing. I'm going to do one ending and then I will pull up a video to show off the other one because I think that just telling you what it is doesn't really do it justice. You get a cool ring if you do all the tasks. Oh, that's right, you get the foe's ring. If you do all of her stuff. We got the friend ring from the Monumental, and you get the foe's ring from Mephistopheles if you do her entire quest line, but I don't want to kill everybody. Steven's not that bad. So let me look up the foe's ring really quick. It looks the same as the friend ring, but it's different, and it increases your damage when you're a Black Phantom. And this wiki page doesn't have the description on it. Nice. Sweet. Thanks. I guess I will take the Fextra one, which will have it from the remake, but that's fine. Supports treachery against others since its bearer raids warriors in other worlds, devours their souls. Friend's ring makes a matching set. Okay, it doesn't really say anything other than it's the opposite of the friend's ring. Alright. Ma'am, are you ready? You can't really see anything down there other than it's really, really far down. Really far down.
Hark, I hear voice of yore. The Old One is calling for thee. Let us proceed below to its lair. Old One, I have brought thee what thou wishest, thy new demon. Come now, be good.
Man, it's so cool. So here we are. There's the old one. It's a big tree thing. There's a lot with this. One. Man, this holds up. One, man, this holds up so well. That's still... That's still just so much. You know, that's still so great and so effective, and I don't think there's anything quite like it in the other games. You can't see anything above, I don't think. Oh. You can kind of see a bit. That's just a really big spear that is hard to see. And that's something in a bunch of birds. It's really bright. Hold on, maybe from another spot we'll be able to see it better. Well, we're down here on the beach. Presumably this is all ash, though. You can see that these what's left of these stone structures seems to have been melted. This is where the worst of the first demon scourge would have unfolded. There was presumably like a whole land here that was just completely destroyed. The fact that it's so calm. Yeah, I also love the way she talks to it. And also the I've brought you your new demon. She seems to be, you know, just good old pals with it. That's fun. She also treats it like a child, which goes with like what Urbane said, that it sounds like a. It sounds not like a demon, but like a child. Oh yeah, way cooler than Elden Beast. But it's also like incomprehensibly large in the sense that like we can't see all of it. It's impossible to see the whole thing. And I think that like this intense glow is partly like a technical limitation to hide whatever part of it we can't see. But it also is very effective in making it seem larger and more imposing, and also like this bright light that's like overwhelming gives it this more ethereal kind of intense feel to it. And also that it's a tree. I look forward to one day looking at Elden Ring and kind of comparing the old one to like the Erd tree, because I feel like there's a lot. Maybe the glow of all the souls it's eaten. True. It could be. Here we also get to see its form really well and compare it to, we were thinking about the primeval demons before and how their form is kind of similar to the old ones. You can maybe see that a bit better now. We also have the Talisman of Beasts to kind of compare its shape to. This being made in the form of the old one, and this, the Talisman of God, being like a corruption of that same form. What? Oh, she's just walking around. I didn't know that. I didn't know she would just kind of wander around down there. What you doing? No, don't worry, I'm coming. I was taking my time. It's fine.
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Okay, sorry. I guess she's just trying to follow me. Sorry. Whoops, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, all this place has been destroyed. The thumbnail art shows all of the area around the old one in flames. And then the nexus above it and trapping it. So presumably that could connect to this being in the state it's in. Being the way we see it. But also this is like such a vast stretch of land to be completely destroyed. You know? It's really wild to think about, and like where in the world this could be situated. We also have all these weapons embedded in the beach here and in the old one itself. And they're kind of hard to see, but people have tried to fight it before, and it's clearly not possible. You can kind of go out, but yeah, also, yeah, weapons from a totally different, stronger sort of time with different magic and with soul arts that kind of developed differently from what we have now, and then were lost when the monumentals erased all knowledge of the soul arts. And that's how we ended up here again with the Old One awoken again. Is they were rediscovered and the same thing happened again. Presumably. More or less. Is this what the fog-swallowed lands look like? I want to say no. But I think that, like, it's hard to say that fog-swallowed lands look at all, right? Because presumably they're... The idea of them being fog-swallowed is that they are not... There's not souls to perceive them there anymore, so, like, they just... There's nothing for them to look like. It's impossible for them to be anything. Native trees implies a sort of passive existence. Yeah, like it doesn't have a mind, it just consumes and grows. Yeah, I definitely think that's a good way to think of it. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Just trying to catch up. I know what the game is implied, but seeing it reinforces it. Absolutely, yeah. Alright, in we go. It also glows on the inside, which again, like the power of the souls, it's consumed. The soul entered a fog-swallowed land and perceived it. I don't know then. I don't know about that. If a tree falls in a fog-swallowed land, well actually it didn't, yeah. It's so big that regular trees grow inside it. Something that I do love about this, okay, so, hold on, one more thing to say. Is that like this is like a tree, right? And it's a looks like a living tree. There's greenery on it. There's dead parts, of course. But like birds live in and around it. It's covered in all of this greenery, and there's like green things growing inside of it, and so it's like it doesn't have an evil look. You know, we're told that it's a poison. And yet it doesn't have any kind of... That, again, reinforces that it's like a passive feature. It's just a force. That, like, visually, it's a thing of... It looks like a thing of life. Very tranquil, yeah. Yeah. Would you trust an apple grown from the old one? No, I don't think I would. Come on. Did dialogue just skip? Did you see that? I didn't... What? What? Hey! I need that. Great work, now I gotta redo the whole game. Interpreted as a kind of metaphysical antithesis to humanity. Yeah, that's great. As humanity with their souls, minds, clarity rose, a natural, unknowable entity arose in opposition. That's a great way to put it, yeah. Time to start a whole new character. No, hold on, I got this. Hold on. I already have a video pulled up to show you the other ending. I think it includes the lead up. We can grab it. Real quick. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Oh no, it does. It does. Okay, we're good. Let me where did that go? No, let me have it. No, let me have it. Hold on, I got this. There we go. She just said art thou done because we keep exploring. Okay. Okay. Drop this a little more. Okay. Let's see, they walk in. Oh, wait, you won't have audio. Wait. You can't hear that. Okay.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Shalt thou seek everlasting demon souls, or obey that naive monumental? Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome here.
Okay. That's the dialogue that didn't work for some reason. It is kind of like Aldia, yeah, he does sound similar to that. But yeah, you've been chosen by the Old One. Will you seek everlasting demon souls or obey the naive monumental? So he wants us to pick what Frake proposed, which is to kill her and claim all of the souls for ourselves.
Surely you have seen for yourself the pain and suffering that fills this world. But fight poison with poison. God is merciful, and so created the Old One. The Old One will feed on our souls and put an end to our tragic realm of existence.
So this is what happened to the real King Allant. More of a selfish worm thing, yeah. Like the fact that the final boss is more of a storytelling vehicle than boss. Yeah, only Souls game where they did that. Yeah, I feel like you can't get away with this anymore. For people who say Gwyn is meant to be easy, this is what a weak story final boss looks like. Yeah. Behold the king! Isn't he doing great? He kind of said his whole thing. He kind of gave us his whole piece there. That because the world is bad, God gave us the Old One as the answer to suffering, and that we should take advantage of the Old One to end suffering. Oh, you can see her waiting there. That demon brand in his hand. That should be soul brand in his hand. Because soul brand is the one that fights souls, and it gets stronger the more demonic you are. Yeah.
You fool. Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
No one. No one. Of course. It's interesting that you do get Demon Brant sooner, and that gives you the power to fight demons, but then this is the moment where you get Soul Brant and you get the power to decide to really be a demon. Why can't she come in? Do I have to walk over here? There, okay.
Thine work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The the Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. I shall lull the Old One back to slumber.
And that's it? So if we want to do what Frake and Alant think we should do, we kill her. And if we want to leave her to lull the Old One back to slumber, we leave her to do it.
My thanks. At last my duty is fulfilled.
The Old One, along with the Maiden, were swept back into the lulling fog. Boletaria was spared from the demons, but also lost its knowledge of soul arts. The souls lost during the pandemonium were never retrieved. And today, the unstable world has another monumental to hold its fabric together. A brave new hero of unprecedented power.
And that's demon souls. So in the end, we became a new monumental. Which makes you wonder about the monumentals and what they did before, if they were as powerful, if they were comparably powerful. And there were that many of them also. The world is safe for another 1,000 years or something. Yeah! So let me pull up the other ending for you. Well no, we'll let the credits play and listen to the music as well. That's gonna be a wooden baby? I mean, maybe one day, yeah, actually. The hero dies later, does he get to revive or he's just dead for good? That's a good question. The monumentals, as we are told, are kind of beyond normal life and death anyway. So I don't know. But we are presumably no longer tied to the Nexus, so. Is it implied that this is just cyclical and in the future some other dummy will wake it up and try to take advantage of it? Yes. Because that's sort of where we're at now with this occurrence, is that in the past people used soul arts and they got greedy and they awoke the Old One, and that led to the first demon scourge, and then they put the Old One to sleep and everybody forgot about the soul arts, but then they came back and Alant found the Old One again through his brother, who found the Nexus, and woke it up and started it all again, so presumably it'll happen again. Because the lady says at the end there even that, like, all of the soul arts are lost again. All the monumentals were like us, the player that fought the Old One. Yes, presumably, yeah. You know, it's interesting. Okay, it's interesting if in that way, if you consider, and this is a thought I just had right now. If you consider that the Old One is tied in a few different ways to multiplayer stuff and collaboration with other players, and then you view the monumentals in the context of being analogous to player characters, then you could view it as you as the player character, are actually not the only singular demon slayer who succeeds, and that like all of the monumentals are other demon slayers who would have succeeded in all other worlds. That's interesting thought that just occurred to me because of that. Because the monumental also points you to like the leaderboard ranking thing. But I think that's a fun thought. Anyway. They do love eternal cycles of suffering. Cyclical in that it will always wake up, and I think that if you do embrace its power, that is the end. Not sure how many times this happened before. Yeah, we only know that this has happened once before, but it's entirely possible that it has happened in other times before this. With all the community-based online stuff, that might be the artistic intention. Yeah, I think in some way. Like, it's really indirect, if that is the case with, like, the monumentals, but... Maybe we are king a lot when we kill the maiden in black. That blob could be anyone. That's a good point. I think it is meant to really directly be him, but I think, like, if we do kill her, we do at least take on his ideas. So... Dragon's Dogma has a similar plot with that. Oh, that's fun. And we got her soul. I don't know what you can make with it. I think you can make like a soul-sucking spell with it. Like Allant uses on you. But it didn't make sense because she can manage souls and your levels and all that. And it kicks you straight into New Game Plus.
Let strength be granted so
Steven's being brought back again. Yeah, the best multiplayer spell.
So the world might be mended.
It's Steven! He's back! I'll have to mute the game while we open the actual video.
This is the Nexus. It holds together.
Steven knows what the Nexus is, come on.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect.
Yeah, so what we didn't see is that False King Allant can steal levels from you. Just 100%, no refund, no get it back, he just took a level. This game had a lot of really toxic stuff, yeah. Okay, let me turn off that audio and then bring this back up, and then we will watch the other ending. Wow, they took a really long time to fight this. Steven might have been a little strong. Oh, that's so loud suddenly.
Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
Okay, this is still the same as what we already saw.
Thine work is done.
And then she does it. Yeah, maybe he is just really weak. Who knows?
I shall lull the old one back to slumber.
the Old One sensed a new and powerful demon by its side. And before long, the world will be engulfed by the deep fog. Bring more souls.
And that's the other ending. It's presented as unambiguously bad. There's a lot of ambiguity in later games in their endings, and where the directions you can take them in, the ways you can think about them. This ending is presented as unambiguously bad. And a fine deep would soul to you. Thanks, Patches. Bring more soul, Slayer of Maidens. Like you can see ways in which like what you end up doing in the other ending is like not 100% good, because what is 100% good, but that is presented as unambiguously bad. He even took a snack to motivate himself, yeah. But you don't actually need to take her down with the soul branch proper. No, you just have to offer. I don't know, maybe the fog is a good thing. I mean, the thing there is, you know, the fog takes over everything, and so there's just no more life. Yeah, it is the chaos ending in that way, that like you're choosing to end everything. And presumably, I guess maybe something else will arise in its absence. But you'll be really powerful. Yeah. No more summer with all that fog. Yeah, maybe the world was bad actually, and we should just get rid of it all. But this one, this ending, if you take this as like a chaos ending, there's no implication of anything that can possibly arise out of the fog or after everything being destroyed, which is, I think, a little bit distinct in that way. Like, there's no indication that there's anything beyond this if you go through with that. Yeah. I feel like I should have a lot more to say to wrap up, but I don't know. Oh, it just stopped. Oh my god. That's probably its loop. I think you'll find a world shrouded in fog leads to Dark Souls. Oh, no. You see a lot less people trying to argue the fog ending is actually the morally correct ending compared to chaos. Yeah. Favorite fan theory. I don't know if I have a favorite fan theory other than Bloodborne is a sequel to this. That like Bloodborne is the future of this world. Which is kind of neat, but also I don't think it's like true. Well, not strictly true. In a way it is. Quick recap of the entire story. I failed, guys. I'm sorry. I just failed my lore master exam. I have to quit now. I'm not I didn't pass. I can't be a lore master. We gotta call it here. It is a beautiful game. Favorite fan theory is that Elden Ring is a sequel specifically to Dark Souls 2. It is though. It is though. In a lot of ways. Which ending is worse? Oops All Fog or Frenzied Flame? I think they're pretty similar, except Frenzied Flame really has its defenders. People, I think Frenzied Flame is, worse in a way because I think it fails to be what this ending is. That's my take. That's a hot take. But I think they should have made the Frenzy Flame ending more like the bad ending of Demon's Souls. I think they, I'm still salty about it. Anyway. Is that Bloodborne a sequel, an actual thing you put merit in, or is it mostly like... No, Bloodborne originally started out as like a successor to Demon's Souls. And we never talked about the cut archstone, but it was the place of the beast people. We also already get Quicksilver as a thing. At least Mercury is a thing, which is Quicksilver. But no, there's a lot of really, really strong ties between them, actually. Particularly having seen most of this game, I feel like Dark Souls 2 is more of a Demon Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 does also have plenty in common with this. I feel like Dark Souls 2, though, I can't really say much in particular about because I've still only just played it once. I'm really, really unfamiliar with Dark Souls 2 as a whole. Frenzy Flame was so well written that people are actually manipulated into thinking it's good. It is, oh, it makes me crazy. Frenzy Flame ending, Elden Ring world is already pretty dead, so there's less impact. Here there's a whole world outside Boletaria being lost. I mean, is there though? Like, we don't even, I mean, we know there's the East, but we also know that in Elden Ring, right? We know there's other lands. Actually, we don't know that the whole world outside Elden Ring is dead, right? Like, there's other places. We never find out much about them, but we also don't find out much about the areas outside of Boletaria here. Lands between seem pretty disconnected, but do you... if only we could fix the 6-hour show and warp to Yarnum. Yeah. It's not, though. Elden Ring is one of the most lushest, vibrant worlds they've made. Yeah, yeah. It is pretty, but I don't know. I don't know that I believe that Elden Ring's world is that dead. Whereas here, like, knights are arriving in Boletaria looking for solutions. But think of, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just like the scale of Elden Ring is like, there's just so many more people in Elden Ring. Where, like, everybody here has already been killed by demons or their souls have been taken. I don't know. I've heard the 6-hour scenario was to be more like DS2 Ilium Lois DLC. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a snowy area in the north. And based on what I've seen, that would make sense. Yeah, there's plenty you can find out there on a lot of the cut assets from the 6th Archstone that I'm not gonna, like, try to pull up here, but it was the land of the beast people, and it was out in the snow. It was, like, in the middle of a frozen lake, which is really cool. And there were these weird things with, like, shadow men, not the shadow men, but, like, shadow creatures that had, like, these interactions with light and lamps and stuff, which is also reminiscent of DS2. Yeah. Yeah. Answer the recap question was correct. Humble this is required or something like that. Okay. Sure. Put it this way, okay. Believe that Boletaria is a country, and outside it there are people living normal lives. In Elden Ring, other lands are mentioned, but the lands between really feel like another world almost. Hold on, I gotta scroll up now. I see, but okay, then are you taking the Frenzy Flame ending as only impacting the lands between? In that sense? Because, like, I agree with what you say there, but I don't think we have any reason to believe that, like, the Frenzy Flame ending would be confined only to the lands between. I think it's still, like, effectively the same. Only lands between burn. Where do you get that idea, though? Where does it say that? I'm gonna bite my tongue about Elden Ring the Frenzy Flame. Gonna write an essay in this very chat if I don't. I'm gonna have a really bad time if we make it to Elden Ring. The Lands Between was just a big island, but there's places outside of it. Across the fog, haha. Not sure. Everything else in Elden Ring seems contained to the Lands Between. Just in how the endings are perceived, I think that explains the discrepancy. Well, we know that not everything is contained, to the Lands Between because, like, we know that people who were outside of the Lands Between, who were tarnished, were brought back to life and came back to the Lands Between. So, like, I think that a lot of the things, we just don't see them happening elsewhere, but the effects of things in the Lands Between do spread outside. Just in how the endings are perceived, I think that explains the discrepancy. I don't know, I think people just think Shabriri's cool. I think they just made it, like, aesthetically so strong that people just, like, go in on it. I don't think the ocean is an applicable argument in this kind of situation. No, Vike is cool. Oh, there you go. Okay, people think Vike is cool. That's it. Not really arguing that this is what the lore says. We're just explaining why Chaos Ending might have defenders. Okay. Framing is a bit different. Yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of problems with Elden Ring, and I think that the issue with the Frenzy Flame ending feeds into a lot of the other issues I have with Elden Ring when I think about it this way. But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm a Frenzy Flame hater, and I get really upset when people just kind of are cool with that. When people think it's like legitimately think it's a really good and cool ending, I get upset. But I exist on the internet. I gotta be used to it. Gotta be stuff outside the Lands Between, because otherwise, what are they between? I've always wondered about that. They called the Lands Between, but I think that's, I don't know, meant to evoke a kind of like limbo thing. But yeah, no, there are lands outside. There's plenty of stuff. You can even see places outside the Lands Between, actually. I think from either the very top of Mountaintop of the Giants at the big kiln, whatever they call it, or from the Halig Tree. You can actually see places across the water. There's like mountain ranges, invisible range. You become Mr. Dead Souls. It's fun to see people get so passionate about what's actually right, and then there's me on this island who thinks all the sides have their own fun merit. I mean, no, I mean, you're supposed to think that in a way, right? Like, I don't think that's... I think you're reducing this argument by saying that, like, we're arguing about what's actually right. Because, like, sure, Shabriri makes his case, but it's also a case against life. And from his perspective, he has a point. And you can choose to agree with him, but you're still... I still have very strong feelings about the complete denial of life in that way. But whatever. Anyway, I started reading Nietzsche the other day. Like yesterday. It's going really well. Anyway, hello, welcome in. Anyway, welcome in. I will not stop doing that. I'm enjoying it. I have the gay science. And I'm not far in it, but I like it so far. Here's Zarathustra's great stuff. I hear that too, but I heard it was not a great starting point. So I didn't go for that one. Where you would start? Yeah, see, look, I finally picked a good starting point. And it even says on the somewhere in the the introduction or on the back that like it contains like all of his major ideas in some way. And it doesn't record it. You don't need like all of the lead up of other stuff for it. But anyway, that's just a fun little addition to that. That'll be great when we talk about Dark Souls. Yeah, I think it does. I think Zarathustra does require prior reading. That's what I heard at least. An interesting thing for a little bit was his Superman thing. Superman. People... There's a lot of different versions of the translation of Superman. I think that's a lot of his things, though. You probably mean Zarathustra, I think. Maybe. I think that comes up in a lot of his writing. I know that comes up in this, and I'm pretty sure it comes up in that. And on at least one of his other work. The Overman, the Superman, I think there's another one that gets used. But, anyway, Demon Souls. Anyway, this is not a stream about Elden Ring. This game is not cowardly about saying that denial of life is bad. Like some games. This game doesn't beat around the bush and just declaring that the complete denial of life is bad. We just say it. But anyway. He was a big horse lover. He's wrong about most things and kind of mad, but he really gets the mind going. Like some games. Anyway. Cookbook called The Supper Man. I'll let you know, yeah. But yeah, he gets the mind going. He's got some interesting things to say. He's got some thoughts. Does it not move from up here? Guess it's not loaded. Or is it moving? No, it's just very slow from up here. Oh, wow. That's neat. I don't know, both sides make good points. If there are fewer people, the library's less crowded. There's no more library. There's no more library then. Oh boy. But anyway, this was Demon Souls. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about? Demon Souls? The longer this conversation goes on, the more I feel like we should not do an Elden Ring lore playthrough. The more I go, wow, I shouldn't have started this project because it inevitably leads to an Elden Ring lore playthrough and I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it because it's like this. How cool Sellen's armor is? It's really cool. It is. Steven can't wear it, but it's cool. If you want an argument against Nietzsche's revenge, see the latest Xenoblade is true. This game, cool, more people should play it. True. Yurt's armor is also cool, the fridge armor, yeah. Umbasa or Varia Nox, which is the better cleric sign off? Well, I can't say Umbasa because... Jeez, these people. Skip Elden Ring, go to the vampire game. Well, I was gonna do it in release order. So... I cannot handle the rage bait. No, I'm like that. I'm like that. I don't enjoy rage bait. I know I rage bait. But I also have the benefit of speaking actual words with real tone behind them. And it's very clear, I think, when I'm rage baiting. Where, I have no way of knowing what yahoos on the internet actually believe in or not. And it just makes me very sad when people rage bait about something like that. There's a spear that breaks armor. Did I find that? Actually, I don't think I did get the scraping spirits out there. Just go backwards to Kingsfield. DS2, Bloodborne, DS3, remember the sort of collecting. Well, we'll do Sekiro too. But yeah, so then it's DS2, Bloodborne, DS3, Sekiro? Is that right? Now the question is, if we get that far, do we skip DS3 because DS3, or do we do DS3 because it puts off Elden Ring? We do DS3. And we suffer through that too. But for a shorter time than Elden Ring. At least. But yeah. I also don't like rage bait in serious discussions generally. I'm still on this. I hate when people rage bait specifically in like when we're having a discussion. Like if I rage bait, it's because we're joking about things. But if we're like actually having a discussion about something, I think it's in bad faith to engage in that way, and I don't appreciate it. Just generally. I am a DS3 hater, yeah. I just think there's a lot, I'm kind of nostalgic about DS3. There's a lot of things I do like about it, but I'm also kind of a hater, just from a quality of the game standpoint. First thing I saw about this game was a man with a funny face holding the spear. Oh. Funny face. Oh, I probably like Doran's set. Bam, you must learn to find the middle ground. Surely the all life must go people will be willing to compromise. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. Like leftover pasta. Don't rage bait me, serious discussion, Elden Ring lore. Don't. The door's right there if you don't enjoy having this kind of thing. And also if you enjoy rage baiting while we're trying to talk about this, I don't... Come on. Don't rage bait me when I'm talking about how much I don't like rage baiting. What, you don't like DS3? What's not to like about, hey, remember Dark Souls, the game? Oh, I don't know enough about lore to truly engage, but that's what we're here for. I gotta go. There's so many, man. There's a reason people don't do this. There's a reason people just make videos. There's a reason people just make videos. Oh. A good rage bait, but timing's everything. Yeah. Anywho, Stephen Good. Anyway, Stephen Good. I don't know. I don't know. Do a poll to see which ending we would choose. Thanks for doing the whole lore stream game series idea. Yeah, this is the last one. We will not continue. No, we're not continuing. We're not doing any more after this. Had a question earlier but forgot. That's okay. Oh, maybe reason people don't do it, but that makes it cool that I did, I guess. I don't know. I guess. Demon's Souls has the advantage of being less well known, and so it's easier to say things about it without strife. I feel like this is gonna get worse the longer it goes on. What about Sekiro? No Hello Kitty Island Adventure lore stream? No, I wasn't planning on that. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing this. I think this was fun, but I also think that it would not, yeah, I don't know, I'm seriously... This has me seriously reconsidering continuing these. I think DS1, DS2 would have relatively less strife, but maybe wishful thinking. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. That I feel like strife is maybe not the right word for those ones, right? Like it's just going to be a lot of those ones are more well known, so there's going to be a lot of like I don't know people coming and thinking they know better than me. I think it count as a Soulsborne for lore playthrough purposes. Oh yes, I do want to. I do generally want to do Sekiro if I do continue with this. Enjoyed the stream? Okay, I'm glad. Do we have any idea how many civilizations fought the old one in that place with all the weapons? No, I think most of that is meant to be like the Mirdan civilization. If you remember when we fought the dragon god and we fired those ballista things at it, those had the same design as a lot of the stuff that we see down there on the beach and stuck into the old one, and the same kind of stuff that we see up here in the Nexus. So presumably it was just like the one previous civilization, which is odd though. You would think that at least like the stuff on the old one would be older, and maybe some of it is. I think some of them are kind of, they do look kind of different, but it's hard to tell. But I think most of it represents like the one civilization, and there might be more. Ad-lib lore for Kurzbot and DS1. Yeah. And people start arguing Solaris Gwyn's son in the DS lore through. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This was just people getting rowdy because the series is over. I think the series would generally continue fine. I don't know. I know the thing is, I know that like Elden Ring would be bad. I know that like the end point of this is we get to Elden Ring and it's gonna be bad. The whole way through. So I don't know. I'm being a premium lecture to gameplay. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like this. I don't know, I'm conflicted. You don't have to do Elden Ring, but I care about Elden Ring so much. That's the thing, is I hate it, but I also care about it so much. It's been such a big influence on me. Who knows if YouTube will exist by that point in many years? Man. Actually seeing what the mod list has to offer, trying to lore through that would be the most hilarious thing. Channel 10th anniversary reunion Elden Ring lore through once the heat is gone. Once everybody's forgotten everything about Elden Ring anyway and they don't care anymore. I don't think that'll happen. People are still on about Dark Souls, so. Oh man, I don't know. I think generally, like, this is a project that I care about, regardless of how the streams go. I like thinking about these games a lot. They're really important to me. I don't know. You still think Gwyn was a bad guy? I really enjoyed getting closer to Demon Souls. I will say that. I really enjoyed learning more about Demon Souls and exploring it like this. I think it's really cool. And I also look forward to kind of carrying that understanding forward to comparing it with the other games. I think that's something that I really want to come out of doing these is making comparisons across the games of the way things develop or get left behind, or what ideas, just like tracking ideas or their absence through these. I think that interests me a lot. And I also want to get better at doing these streams, you know? Like this one, I feel like at least it was kind of rough. But I also already know the other games a little bit better, except DS2, than I did with this one. So I don't know. I just want to see DS2 because you're less familiar and generally has some of my favorite writing in the series. Yeah, I wanna get more into DS2. I think is part of it also because I want to learn. I've only played it once and I played it like partly blind, so I really know almost nothing about the lore. Hard to think when you're struggling through the game, so streams like this help add to the appreciation. Well, I'm glad. Now this journey's over to Steven. Deserved to go to that karaoke with Timothy and Shonks. Oh yeah, Steven! You're late to karaoke! Steven, you gotta go! Steven, go! He went. He went to his karaoke. Gotta head home. Have a safe trip. Haven't beaten Elden Ring, but definitely finish it before that lore playthrough. Promise you got plenty of time. I mean, if we even make it that far. Pretty sick of seeing DS3 and Elden Ring and Sekiro. It gives me PTSD. DS1 and 2 is more interesting. That's fun. I don't know. I noticed you leave Bloodborne out of that list also. I don't know. I feel like I imagine people would be sick of DS1, right? Especially DS1 lore, because it's just been around for so long and so many people have like jumped on it. I feel like it's like what got big for the lore, so more people are more familiar with it. I don't know. Going into this blind doing great. Well, kind of. I mean, not totally blind, right? But yeah. Try to look through the majority, since I intend to play this at some point. Would they retain believed to have been more than adequately conveyed and understood? Well, that's something. I tried. Good night. Good night. This 2 lore playthrough comes to a screeching halt when the car tire shows up. Basically only DS3 and Elden Ring. I see. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Elden Ring. I don't know. I feel like I don't see people like still on about DS3 that much, except people who hate it. I feel like the only people I see vocal about DS3 are the people who dislike it. But maybe that's just me. I don't see much of people and what they have to say outside of stream usually. But that surprises me. I'll say that. Elden Ring, though, I can totally see that. Elden Ring's kind of everywhere still. But yeah, my voice is dead now. My voice is dead. I got too heated about Elden Ring and rage baiting and whatnot. 300,000 Elden Ring, I've seen enough. Yeah, that's 100% DS3 is also a huge time commitment. Tomorrow is Doom. Tomorrow's Doom. So, look forward to that. That should be interesting. I don't know what I never played Doom. But I'm going to. Tomorrow. It's Doom. But now I'm gonna go rest my voice, so, what I mean Doom, I mean Doom! Is that a thing? Is that a reference? Guys, I don't know things. Yeah, Doom 2016. That one. Oh. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, everybody, I hope you enjoy Demon Souls. And I hope you have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.